First, good morning, all of you. Today is the last session of the student orientation program. Today, last session's guest of Dr. Ranjit Tehra sir. Good morning, sir. Dr. Ranjit Tehra sir.
Very good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Very good
Thank
morning, sir. I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Yes. At first, I'm introduced to the Dr. Ranjit Tehra sir. Dr. Ranjit Tehra sir. Education is MBA in two different subjects, marketing and HR. Completed PhD, NET, and PE completed. Dr. Tehra sir is associate professor, faculty management science, Swami Raman Tirth, Marathwada University, Nanded. Research presentation and research process evaluation. Before I request to our college Honorable Dr. Principal Dr. Shivdas Sirsar sir to communicate the student in this orientation program last session. The chairperson of the I request to Dr. Principal Shivdas Sirsar sir communicate to student.
तर 1 मिनिट धरावर माझा आहे धरावर लागेल.
गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्कार.
Good morning.
मराठवाडा शिक्षण प्रसारक मंडळाचे यशवंतराव चव्हाण महाविद्यालय अंबाजोगाई, जिल्हा बीड, महाराष्ट्र, दिनांक 7 डिसेंबर ते 11 डिसेंबर 2023 पर्यंत महाविद्यालयाने 1 वीक स्टुडंट ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम हा संशोधन पद्धतीवरती आयोजित केलेला होता. आमच्या या वाणिज्य विभागाचे विभाग प्रमुख डॉक्टर इंद्रजित भगत यांनी यासाठी विशेष करून प्रयत्न करून देशातील राज्यातील वेगवेगळ्या संशोधकांना संपर्क साधून या 7 दिवसीय 1 वीक स्टुडंट ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्रामचे आयोजन केलेले होते. यात प्रारंभी पहिल्या दिवशी डॉक्टर दिलीप चव्हाण यांनी या स्टुडंट ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्रामची सुरुवात 20 भाषण सुरुवात केली. त्यांनी इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ मार्केटिंग रिसर्च या विषयावरती दिनांक 7 डिसेंबरला सविस्तर असं मार्गदर्शन आमच्या महाविद्यालयातील विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी केले. या स्टुडंट ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्रामला केवळ महाविद्यालयातीलच नव्हे तर महाराष्ट्रातील आणि महाराष्ट्र बाहेरील अनेक विद्यार्थी या ऑनलाईन प्रोग्रामला सहभागी झालेले होते. त्यानंतर डॉक्टर सतीश ढोके यांनी प्रॉब्लेम ऑफ आयडेंटिफिकेशन अँड रिसर्च डिझाईन या विषयावरती आपले विचार व्यक्त केलेत. तसेच लक्ष्मी कौशिक डॉक्टर पुरी सर यांनी मार्केट डिमांड सर्वे ऑफ प्रॉडक्ट प्लॅनिंग अँड एज्युकेशन या विषयावर आपले विचार व्यक्त केले. प्रोफेसर संजय आसवले सर यांनी अनालिसिस डाटाच्या संदर्भात विद्यार्थ्यांना संशोधकांना मार्गदर्शन केले आणि आज डॉक्टर रणजित तेहरा हे रिसर्च प्रेझेंटेशन अँड रिसर्च प्रोसेस इव्हॅल्युएशन या विषयावरती आपले विचार अभिव्यक्त यांनी करतायत. या सर्व संशोधकांना मी महाविद्यालयाच्या प्रशासक या नात्याने पुनश्च शब्दसुमनाने हार्दिक स्वागत करतो आणि आमच्या या विद्यार्थ्यांना तसेच महाराष्ट्रातील आणि महाराष्ट्र बाहेरील देशातील विद्यार्थ्यांना आपले मौलिक विचार आपण रिसर्चच्या संदर्भात सुचवलेत, आपण अभिव्यक्त केलेत. आपल्या या विचारांचं फलित निश्चितच चांगलं आणि सकारात्मक निघेल अशी एक आशा मी बाळगतो आणि पुनश्च सर्व ऑर्गनायझेशन कमिटी जी आहे त्या कमिटीचे पण आभार व्यक्त करतो आणि इथे थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you, sir. Then I request to Dr. Ranjit Tehra, sir, to student guidance on the topic of research presentation and research process evaluation.
Okay, very good morning to everyone.
Very
Good
good morning,
morning.
Ranjit sir.
Good morning.
I've been
Indrajit sir.
traveling, so I could not join the session right now. But within half an hour, I will join you and connect with you. Right, sir?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to extend my thanks to Dr. Shivdas Shirsat sir, principal sir. Thank you, sir, for calling us. Thank you for believing on us. Thank you, all the faculty members. I can see Dr. Digambar Barhadkar sir, IQAC team. I think Raj Panke sir is there, and my friend. Thanks a lot, Dr. Indrajit Bhagat sir, the coordinator of this course, and the head of department, commerce department. So let's start with our presentation now. I would like to discuss more on the research writing. Okay. So I would like to share my screen. Okay, now my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, will.
Okay. So I am working in the Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded, last 14 years in the School of Commerce and Management Sciences. And basically, I would like to present today more focus on the report writing. Okay. So as I have heard from my friend Indrajit sir, many postgraduate students are there, MCOM students are there, also some PhD scholars are there. So I would like to more focus on the basics. बेसिक्स पे हम ज्यादा बात करेंगे, जो कि एक पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट्स एमकॉम पास आउट जो है उनके लिए जो फायदेमंद होगा, विच विल बी बेनिफिशियल टू द पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट एमकॉम स्टूडेंट्स. So these are the objectives, what you will get in this today's presentation. We'll understand the purpose of a report. We'll try to plan a report, understand the basic structure of the report. क्या basic structure होता है? Collect information on your report. How to organize all this information. Okay, we'll discuss on basic appropriate styles of writing. How to present our data effectively, and understand how to give a layout to our information in a proper and appropriate way for a report writing. जैसे रिपोर्ट राइटिंग की हम बात करते हैं तो बेसिकली रिपोर्ट राइटिंग इज आई बिलीव आर्ट एज वेल एज अ साइंस. ठीक है, इन माय व्यू, इन माय पॉइंट, आई एम अ स्मॉल रिसर्च स्टूडेंट एज ऑफ नाउ. ठीक है, आई एम लर्निंग एवरी डे. सो इट इज अ आर्ट एज वेल एज अ साइंस. साइंस किस लिए है? बिकॉज उसमें कुछ सिस्टम है, सिस्टमैटिक अप्रोच है. What should be first, what should be in the middle, what should be in the last. Or art. Why it is an art? Because I am writing a report, it will take a different format. Else, anyone else is writing a report, it will take a different format. Are you getting the point? So flexibility is also there. ऐसा कुछ उसका डिफाइंड स्ट्रक्चर नहीं है कि एक फ्रेम है इसी में आपने पुटअप करना है, नो. सो इट इज अ आर्ट. जैसे कि आई एम गिविंग अ प्रेजेंटेशन, इट विल बी डिफरेंट, है ना, ऑब्वियसली. Else someone else is giving a presentation, it will be a different one. So that is why it is having a art component as well. So basically you need to deal with more of art. So what is the meaning of this research report writing? Okay, it is a written presentation of the evidence, okay, and the findings in such detail and form which can be readily understood and accessed by the reader, and which enable to verify the validity of conclusions. So it is a written presentation. Are you getting the point? Here again, reports can be oral reports as well as written reports. Okay, but we are not talking about the oral reports over here. We are talking about the written reports. So it is the evidence. एक evidence है किस चीज का? फाइंडिंग्स, कंक्लूजन्स का, जो कि इजीली अंडरस्टूड और एक्सेस हो जाए आपके रीडर्स को, विच कैन बी इजीली अंडरस्टूड एंड एक्सेस्ड बाय योर रीडर्स. So basic purpose is to convey some information to others. How to convey? Not in a random way. Organized, एक organized way में होना चाहिए. Factual based, based on the facts. Objectives of the presentation of information, objective should be satisfied. Organized in a systematic pattern, जैसे मैंने बताया अभी, ये scientific है, एक system है. Okay, in that only it should be organized. And objective means should not be influenced by our own personal feelings. Are you getting the point? यहाँ पर बहुत मेजर मिस्टेक होती है. We should lay down our objectives. उद्दिष्ट काय आहेत आपली, हमारे हेतु क्या थे. Okay, so we should lay down that objectives, and the conclusion should satisfy each and every objective. Are you getting the point? Again, many times questions are there. Sir, कितने objective होने चाहिए? Objectives ऐसा कोई defined rule तो है नहीं कि objectives 3 होने चाहिए, 4 होने चाहिए, 5 होने चाहिए. Objectives 10 भी हो सकते हैं, objective 2 भी हो सकते हैं. But जितने आप objective ले रहे हो उसकी आपको पूर्णतः करना पड़ेगी. You should fulfill all the objectives of your research report. Are you getting the point? Any project, MCOM का प्रोजेक्ट आप ले रहे हैं, PhD आप रिसर्च कर रहे हैं, whatever are the objectives, that should be clearly defined as well as clearly what do you call achieved in your conclusions. Okay, so it's a comprehensive document and covers all the aspects of subject matter of the study. So it is a comprehensive document. Okay, overall document which covers all the aspect of your subject matter. So write a good report. What should you know? The purpose of report. Why I am writing this report? क्यों लिख रहा हूं मैं ये? And then only your research and writing becomes relevant to the topic. स्कोप में क्या आ जाएगा? रिपोर्ट के स्कोप में व्हाट नीड्स टू गो इन द रिपोर्ट एंड व्हाट शुड बी आउट ऑफ माय रिपोर्ट. क्या अंदर आना चाहिए, क्या बाहर आना चाहिए? दैट इज द स्कोप. Always get clear guidelines from the study guide. So here you should always keep in touch with your project guide. Okay, extent of the report should be clear. कहां तक जाए
Hello, sir. नेटवर्कचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे सर. सर कनेक्ट होईपर्यंत विद्यार्थ्यांनी वेट करायचंय. सरांचा लाईटचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे. एक थोड्याच वेळात सर जॉईन होतील, तोपर्यंत विद्यार्थी वेट करा.
Okay, am I audible now? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, sir, can you enable this screen sharing, sir?
It's already enabled, sir.
No, sir. Host has disabled attendee, and now I have become attendee, sir. I'm not a host now.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir. Please share, sir.
Yes, yes.
पूछो ना सर को एक बार पूछो ना एक बार आप ज्वाइन हो गए क्या
Dear friends, Ranjit Tehra will join soon due to some technical problem, the power failure. He cannot able to share his screen. He will join soon. Please wait for a while. सभी प्रतिभागियों ने सहभागियों ने यहाँ पे रंजित तेहरा सर के लिए रुकना है। सर अभी कुछ ही देर में आएंगे, अपनी पीपीटी प्रेजेंटेशन कर देंगे। यस सर, रंजित तेहरा सर ज्वाइन हो गए। यस
सही आहे या तुमचं कसं आहे ना लोक लायब्ररीचा आणि ते नाही बोला प्रोग्राम है अभी चलो
अली सर उन्हें अनम्यूट कीजिए।
आईटी की 20 तारीख को 20 तारीख को
अली सर अनम्यूट कीजिए, रंजित तेहरा को सर को होस्ट कीजिए। ओके सर म्हणून तुम्ही सर यस सर बी कंटिन्यू। रंजित तेहरा सर अनम्यूट हो जाइए, यू आर होस्ट। हो नहीं पा रहे, एक मिनट मैं करके देखता हूँ।
काय नाही सर मेल करायचं मी सांगतो
सापडते क्या चार्ज? सर आप अनम्यूट है और आपको को होस्ट बना दिया है, आप प्लीज अनम्यूट हो जाइए। नहीं कर पा रहे। ओके ओके, डिवाइस का कुछ प्रॉब्लम है सर, क्योंकि हमारी तरफ से आप होस्ट हो चुके हैं। यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल, जस्ट 1 मिनट। सर क्या आप फिर से रिज्वाइन कर सकते हैं? कुछ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम की वजह से आप म्यूट हो चुके, आप होस्ट है, प्लीज लेफ्ट होके फिर से आ जाइए। अली सर जी, अली सर, रंजीत सर के 2 आईडी है, उस पर से एक से वो स्क्रीन दिखा रहे हैं और दूसरे से वो बात कर रहे हैं, तो प्लीज उनको अनम्यूट कर दीजिए दूसरे आईडी पर।
मैं आपको होस्ट किया ना सर।
हाँ होस्ट किया है रंजीत सर, आप भी खुद कर सकते हैं दूसरे इसको अनम्यूट।
सर दूसरा आईडी नहीं दिख रहा।
हाँ मुझे भी नहीं दिख रहा, मैं भी
हाँ नहीं दिख रहा।
Dear friends, this is last day of our orientation program. Due to some technical problems, we could not able to connect with our resource person. Please keep patience. He will join soon. Today we are discussing very important topic. So please be with us. Yeah. Pari. Sir, you can unmute yourself also. You have already host for this Zoom meeting. Otherwise, I will also try to make it. Okay. Afternoon. Yes, sir. Please.
Okay,
Can
now
you
I am
unmute
audible.
yourself?
Now I am audible.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Very sorry. There was a power failure. Sir, can you enable this screen sharing? Only
Sir, I am traveling.
No, sir.
Only host can do the screen sharing now.
Ali, sir.
Will make that arrangement. Ali sir, please share.
Tera, sir. Ranjit Tera, sir.
Screen, please. Just 1 minute.
I have sent you PPT, sir. Indrajit, sir.
I have forwarded it to my colleague, but he is not on this using PC. Ali sir, please wait for Ranjit sir.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
I am sending it on WhatsApp. Yes, I am sending it on WhatsApp. Sorry. Report writing, yes. Yes, sir. Done. Mr. Ali will play that.
Please share screen, sir.
Ali sir, you have to share screen. I have already sent you that PPT. मैंने आपको PPT भेजा है, आप प्लीज उसे रंजित सर के लिए शेयर कीजिए.
भगत सर.
Yes.
मैंने सर को होस्ट किया है, सर को स्क्रीन शेयर करने को बोला.
सर स्क्रीन नहीं शेयर कर पा रहे, वो प्रॉब्लम. कर सकते हैं रंजित सर?
1 मिनट सर, मैं ट्राई करता हूँ.
Just 1 minute, Ranjit sir, wait.
Hello. Hi.
Ranjit sir, wait.
Wait करूँ sir?
I'm sharing yours. I'm sharing your screen. Wait. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Continue.
Okay, so objectives we have finished. Next next slide, sir.
Okay.
Next meaning we have seen. Next. Okay, so scope we were discussing. Okay, scope is what needs to go in the report and what needs to be out of the report. Report में क्या आना चाहिए और क्या बाहर रहना चाहिए. Okay, so that is going to be the scope. Okay, always get clear guidelines from your guide, your project guide, your research guide. Okay, that is very, very important. And extent of the report should be very, very क्लियर होना चाहिए कि किस एक्सटेंट पे आपको वेट करना है। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट सर, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड सर। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड सर। सर नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। इंद्रजीत sir, next. So effective writing, what needs to be there for effective writing? It should be clear, concise. Clear होना चाहिए आपके thoughts, concise होने चाहिए, okay? ना कि ज्यादा ना कि कम, okay? Effective. Thoughts are complete. कोई भी आपका thought है, it should be complete. जो भी आपकी ऑब्जेक्टिव्स है, इट शुड बी कंप्लीट। जैसा अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने बताया कि ऑल द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स नीड्स टू बी कंप्लीटेड एंड कंक्लूडेड। ओके, अटेंशन गिवन टू द डिटेल्स सच एज ग्रामर एंड स्पेलिंग। ओके, सो ग्रामर एंड स्पेलिंग नीड्स टू बी क्लियर। ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि देर आर ग्रामर मिस्टेक्स, देर आर स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स। ठीक है, एंड objectives, it should be objective based study. ठीक है, next sir. हाँ, so characteristics of this report writing, it should be concise, it should be clear, it should be honest, there should be completeness and accuracy. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि हमको सर्वे करना है 100 का और हम एक्चुअल में कर रहे हैं 20 करके into 5 कर देंगे, so that is dishonest. Are you getting the point? Dishonesty रहेगी तो it will reflect anywhere in your report and in your project viva voice. Are you getting the point? जितना आप honest रहेंगे उतना ही you will be confident, उतना ही आप confident रहेंगे कि yes, I have done this. Are you getting the point? So these are the characteristics of a good report writing. Concise होनी चाहिए, ना कि ज्यादा ना कि कम। Clear होनी चाहिए, there should be honesty component, completeness होना चाहिए कि ऐसा नहीं कि incomplete है। Okay, future study के लिए yes, you can keep some scope for the future studies, but it should not be incomplete and accurate. Next sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what are the features of a well report which is written? Good report has a clarity of thoughts, so all your thoughts are clear. Good report is self-explanatory by itself. Are you getting the point? कि उसको explain करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ रही है किसी को। Good report should be comprehensive but compact. बहुत short भी नहीं होनी है, बहुत long भी नहीं होनी। Are you getting the point? Many times the students come of MBA and MCOM. Sir, कितनी पानाची रिपोर्ट, कितने पेज की रिपोर्ट होनी चाहिए? 30 पेज चलेंगे, 40 पेज चलेंगे, 50 पेज चलेंगे या 100 चलेंगे? Are you getting the point? So here that is the point. Comprehensive but compact. Comprehensive भी होनी चाहिए and compact भी होनी चाहिए. Normal project report of MCOM MBA students 60-70 pages. As such, there is no defined rule कि इतनी ही पेज होनी चाहिए। Are you getting the point? बहुत बड़ी रिपोर्ट है और पूरा कचरा भरा हुआ है, that is also not good. छोटी रिपोर्ट है, काफी अच्छी है, yes, it can be done. So as such, there is no rule how many pages. Are you getting the point? 60-70 pages enough, but everything should be completed. If your thesis is there, yes, PhD thesis will go anywhere around 250 to 300 pages because that is a detailed study. A good report should have proper date and signature. Are you getting the point? Stamp, signature, dates are very, very important. Stamp should be there, date should be there, and signs should be there. Okay, of your research guide, of your center head, okay, director. Good report is presented in a lucid style, easily understandable language, words. ठीक है, इसमें होनी चाहिए. Next sir. I think already we are running short of time, so I need to Take it a little fast. Sorry. Next slide, sir. Sir, next slide, sir.
Which slide? Writing types.
So when we discuss on the types of reports, next slide, sir. So reports can be academic reports, business reports, or scientific reports. Sir, slide number 9, sir. Slide number 9. Slide number 9.
Mobile phones. Slide number 9.
Okay, so reports can be your academic report, your business reports, or scientific reports. ठीक है, business reports के तो related हम यहाँ बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. What we are talking about is academic reports. Okay, so which will test the students' comprehension on the subject matter, such as maybe book reports, maybe historical events, and maybe your project reports. Business reports, इसमें क्या आ जाएगा? Marketing reports, marketing research reports, internal memos, SWOT analysis, and feasibility. और scientific research में research studies, research findings, which are going on. Okay, so this next is again. So many times you don't understand what is the difference between the thesis and dissertation. Okay, so thesis is whatever we are writing a essay, long essay, or a dissertation, which is for doctoral degree. Are you getting the point? What is for doctoral degree? PhD degree के लिए जो चाहिए, that is thesis. और MPhil degree के लिए है, so that is dissertation. Okay, so MPhil is long essay, specially written for essay for MPhil dissertations. ठीक है ना? तो इसीलिए हम बोला जाता है ना, MPhil कर रहे हैं तो it is called as dissertation or dissertation submitted for, है ना? And for PhD it is a thesis. ठीक है? So that is the difference. Whoever is interested for the research. Next, sir. Different steps in the research writing. Logical analysis of the subject matter. You should analyze the subject logically. That is very, very important. ठीक है? Logically भी analyze करना है and chronologically. Okay, what should come first, what should come second, what should come third. Are you getting it? So that is chronology, and logic also should be there. Next, sir. Second step is preparation of final outline. Outlines are the frameworks. Okay, एक framework, एक ढांचा है. वो एक हेल्प करेगा आपके लॉजिकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर द मटेरियल एंड रिमाइंडर ऑफ द पॉइंट्स टू बी स्ट्रेस्ड इन द रिपोर्ट्स. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, सर. Whenever you are preparing a report, very important to go through a rough draft first. Okay, directly you should not submit a final full-fledged report. You should always go for a rough draft. एक rough draft बना लीजिए आप पहला report का. ठीक है? So that will help. Are you getting the point? What we follow in our college is the students will submit they will submit a hard copy of rough draft. Okay, so wherein the guide can also do the corrections. Okay, so rough draft is suggested always, and this here he will write down the procedures adopted by him, collecting the material for his study. Okay, along with the various limitations. All your spelling check, grammar check, all that things will come in here, this rough draft. So finally, what students do is they give a resistance. कितने बार print लाऊं sir? क्या करूं sir? So that is not a good approach. Okay, first you submit a rough draft, you study yourself, take a printout, 50-60 pages, waste on you, no problem, but submit a rough draft to your guide and then he will do some corrections and then you can go for the final submission. Okay, and then that point is there, that is rewriting and polishing of the rough draft. Okay, so this is the most difficult part of this formal writing. Are you getting the point? So in this you will need due attention. So next slide, sir, next slide. Okay, in this you will need the addition. Addition for what? Of your hard work, your consistency, your written grammar, your spelling, your usage of the terms. Are you getting the point? And then you need to prepare for the final bibliography. Okay. So what is bibliography and what is references? So similar words करके use करते हैं बहुत से लोग. References, someone use bibliography. But what is the difference? Anyone can answer? So bibliography is a wider term. Are you getting the point? In which all your references will come, whatever you have referred in your thesis or your dissertation, and maybe whatever you have studied, which came to use but was not referred, that will come in bibliography. मतलब ऐसा कुछ है कि जो मैंने रेफर नहीं किया है पर स्टडी किया है, उसका फायदा हुआ है. So that will be in bibliography. So it is up to you. You can use reference or bibliography. Normally students will use references for postgraduate purpose. So screen नहीं दिख रहा है. Go to slide number 18 now, sir. Okay, so writing the final draft. Okay, so again, it should be concise. It should be objective based in simple language. Avoid the vague terms. Avoid the technical terms. Okay, and it should be intellectual problem solving oriented. Okay, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि उससे और problems create हो रहे हैं. Okay, that is a different thing. Okay, some reports are for finding the problems and some are for solving the problems, but it should be clear and concise. Next, sir. Format of the report. Again, it can be an inductive report or it can be a deductive report. These are already sessions हो गए होंगे आपके, तो in that you have maybe understood inductive logic, inductive research or deductive. Next slide, sir. Next one. हाँ, ठीक है. Inductive report and deductive report. So inductive research based, that will be inductive. Deductive based is deductive. So यहाँ पर देख रहे होंगे आप title page, executive summary, introduction है. यहाँ तक तो same है दोनों में भी. Are you getting the point? Title page, executive summary, introduction. But here in inductive there is conclusion and discussions. Conclusion, discussion and references, but here it is discussion, then conclusion and then references. यहाँ पर difference ये हो रहा है कि in a normal report you conclude and then discuss the things. But deductive logic पे अगर आप काम कर रहे हो तो you need to discuss first and then you conclude. Okay. So as such, there can be a mix of inductive plus deductive report, but next slide पे आपको और भी clear होगा. Next slide, sir. So here it is a inductive research में bottom up approach है. In deductive there is a top down approach. So in inductive we develop the theories from observation, but here we test the theories through observations. In deductive we try to reduce the things, the logic. So this is used in exploratory studies. यहाँ पे हमको explore करना है चीजें. Here it is used in confirmatory studies. कि whatever has been put in logic or science or theory, that needs to be confirmed in deductive. यहाँ पे दिस इज फ्लेक्सिबल एंड अडेप्टेबल टू न्यू फाइंडिंग्स. डिडक्टिव में इट इज स्ट्रक्चर्ड एंड सिस्टमैटिक. ओके, दिस रिलाइज मोर ऑन क्वालिटेटिव एनालिसिस. क्वालिटेटिव एनालिसिस ज्यादा कर रहे हैं आप लोग इंडक्टिव में. डिडक्टिव में यू आर डूइंग मोर क्वांटिटेटिव एनालिसिस. ठीक है, साइड में एक छोटा पिक्चर भी है, इसमें आपको क्लियर हो रहा होगा. उतना ब्लर है थोड़ा, बट सी स्पेसिफिक ऑब्जर्वेशंस, then you recognize and then conclude. But here it is existing theory, formulate the hypothesis, then calculate and collect the data, analyze the data, and reject the hypothesis. Okay, either accept or reject your hypothesis. Next slide, sir. So broad division अगर आप देखेंगे, what are the things? Preliminary material है, individual sections, preliminary material of the report, body of the report, and supplementary material. Are you getting the point? So preliminary report में क्या है? Preliminary material में all your title of the report, table of contents, abstract, synopsis, forewords, preface, all things will come in preliminary material. वो उसमें आ जाएंगे आपके. ठीक है, starting material. Body में क्या आएगा आपका? Introduction, literature review, methodology, research methodology, results, discussions, conclusions, suggestions or recommendations. ये आ जाएगा आपका बॉडी ऑफ द रिपोर्ट. और सप्लीमेंट्री मटेरियल, सप्लीमेंट्री मटेरियल में रेफरेंसेस और बिब्लियोग्राफी एंड अपेंडाइसेस. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट सर. टाइटल पेज, फर्स्ट इज योर टाइटल पेज. सो इट शुड बी वेरी वेल रिटन. ओके, not so simple or not so complex. Okay, are you getting the point? So that is the where you can take the spotlight. Something different is there. अरे कुछ अलग लग रहा है आप. Okay, so that thing. So title page is very important opportunity to tell potential researchers or the readers about your research report. It should be attractable. Format of this title page is required in your discipline, so you need to check. Normally it is a different title pages is different for MPhil degree, PhD degree है, MCom degree है. ठीक है, इस पे normally क्या क्या आ जाएगा आपका? टाइटल पेज में आ जाएगा आपका टाइटल ऑफ द टॉपिक और डिसर्टेशन, और जैसे कि आपका थीसिस है ना. इफ इट इज अ MPhil that will be dissertation. If it is a PhD, that will be thesis, title of thesis, or title of the report for postgraduate students. And degree for which it is to be submitted, year anticipated for completion of this, and your researcher student's name, initial, surname, and accurate word count. Next, sir. इसका एक फॉर्मेट दिया है. A dissertation presented to department of, है ना, for the faculty of, in the partial fulfillment of the requirements for the degree of, है ना, name of the degree and by name of the student, and then supervisor committee या फिर आपका topic, आपका जो project guide है, his name or research center. Okay, all that details should be there included in the title page. ठीक है, next sir. Next is table of contents. ठीक है, टेबल ऑफ कंटेंट्स में क्या आएगा? ऑल यूर इंडेक्सिंग पार्ट. ओके, सो टेबल ऑफ कंटेंट, इंडेक्स, टेबल ऑफ फिगर्स. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? फिगर्स है तो यू शुड हैव टेबल ऑफ फिगर्स ऑल्सो. ठीक है, जिसमें के इट्स लाइक अ इंडेक्सिंग. इंडेक्स है आपका टेबल ऑफ कंटेंट्स के क्या क्या चीजें हैं इसमें. ओके, व्हाट आर द पार्ट्स ओके योर report contains. Next, sir. Then there will be declaration about the genuinity or the original piece of work. Here, this is my original work, authentic work. It is not copied or it is not submitted anywhere else. कहीं पर भी submit नहीं हुआ है, ये मेरा genuine work है. इसमें silly mistake क्या करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, MCom के स्टूडेंट्स? सर आपका साइन दीजिए. अरे पहले आप आपका साइन कीजिए, बाद में गाइड का साइन दीजिए. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? फर्स्ट यू शुड डिक्लेयर एंड देन ऑन द साइड लाइन योर गाइड विल sign on it. Okay. Sign with a proper date is required. Next, sir. Acknowledgements. Acknowledgement ये part है कि whoever you would like to mention or thank or dedicate your work, ठीक है, किसने मुझे मदद की, कोई मेरा फ्रेंड हो सकता है ना, या किसी को डेडिकेट करना है, माय फादर, माय मदर, ओके, or mention your what do you call, thanks. Okay, so it can be families, friends, respondents, colleagues, fellow mates, subordinates, your professors. ठीक है ना. Next sir, abstract or summary. Okay, so abstract, it is called as abstract, it is called as summary, or it can be called as executive summary. ठीक है, ये अलग अलग वर्ड होंगे दोस्तों. Okay, so it should not be more than 300 words. Okay, before the first chapter of the report. Okay, बहुत शॉर्ट होनी चाहिए, फैक्चुअल स्टेटमेंट्स होने चाहिए, आइडेंटिफाई टॉपिक ऑफ योर स्टडी उसमें होना चाहिए, व्हाट अप्रोच यू हैव अडॉप्टेड, व्हाट फाइंडिंग्स वर देयर, व्हाट कंक्लूजंस वर देयर, बर्ड्स आई व्यू ऑफ द रिजल्ट, कि एक झलक में पूरा दिख जाना चाहिए कि व्हाट इज देयर इन दिस प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट. सो वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? This is my abstract or this is my executive summary. So likely to be used by future students or by other researchers. यहाँ पर आपको बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ेगी कि you need to show all the work, whatever is there in 40, 50, 60 pages. Okay, for a PhD, if it is 300 pages, it should be shown in 2 to 3 pages maximum. Okay, and then this abstract should give a brief exposition of the research problems, purpose of the study, scope of the study, research approach, and limitations. Okay, all the things should be included. Next, sir, chapter 1. This will give the introduction. Okay, so introduction में क्या आएगा आपका? Background of the study, statement of problem, research question, objectives of the study, limitation, your school profile, company profile, or the profile of the geographical locations. Okay. Next is review of literature. Literature review क्या होता है? So whatever the study you have referred, are you getting the point? Whatever was done earlier in the field, जो काम हो चुका है उसको आपको रिव्यू करना है और उन ऑथर्स को आपको क्रेडिट देना है, साइट करना है. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? सो दैट इज ऑल literature review. I hope in this last 4 days someone might have focused on this. Okay, so in this there is describe the current state of research, consider whether there is any closely related areas that need to be referred further, identify the gap, what was there earlier and why you argue for the further research, कि क्यों मुझे further research करना है, because there is this gap, and explain how you plan to attend to what particular research gap, what you are going to do. So that things will come in literature review. So review में क्या आ जाएंगे आपके? Maybe books, maybe theories, maybe research papers, maybe some dissertations. Are you getting the point? Or maybe thesis. So that is research का literature review. Next, sir. Methodology. Research methodology जिसको बोलते हैं हम. So what research methods आपने adopt किए हैं? Okay, how was the research done? कैसे research हुआ था? Including subsections, headings, evaluation criteria, what methods were used to collect the data. Next slide, sir. Time का थोड़ा limitation. I'm sorry, already I'm late. So what research methods were there? Which type of research you have done? What research design was used? Exploratory, conclusive, sample size, population. Okay, method of data collection. Okay, how it was analyzed. Okay, how you have obtained these results. Okay, what were the hypotheses? Okay, and then fourth chapter is results or discussion. Okay, how you are concluding your results, conclusions, yeah, discussion. ठीक है? So if you have organized, displayed and analyzed your data, it's time to write it up and place this in this result section. ठीक है? Describing your results. You need to tell your readers exactly what you have found out. Okay. So based on your analysis of the data. Okay. Analysis and interpretation. Yesterday there was a session, okay, of your college only, na? Analysis and interpretation. So that on that analysis and on that interpretation, you need to come on conclusions and then discussions. Next, sir. So you should be focused on the key results. छोटे-छोटे results बहुत लेते बैठना नहीं है. You need to focus on the key results. Be clear and concise. Again, clarity should be there. Conciseness should be there. Don't go in too much details. Let your pictures do the talking, है ना? Analysis में आपको सिखाया होगा different type of graphs, है ना? Histograms. So that should speak. Okay. However, you should be careful not omitting anything. कुछ छूटना भी नहीं चाहिए. Okay. Nothing should be omitted or left it out. Making life easier for your readers. Okay. And it should be easy and describe your results. Don't explain or discuss them. This is what discussion section was for. Okay. Results में आप discuss कर रहे हो, that is wrong. Are you getting the point? In this discussion, you can discuss. Next slide, that is discussion. Okay. Interpret and explain your results. Discussion slides are back on. Huh. Okay. Answer your research questions, justify your approach and critically evaluate your study. Critically, you should evaluate. Critics भी आपने देना चाहिए and discussions भी आपकी निकलना चाहिए. Okay. And you should justify the reason why I have approached to this result. Okay. So this will come in discussion. Then conclusion. छोटा chapter आएगा ये काफी. It should be much shorter than the discussion. And it is not a mere summary of your research. Are you getting the point? It should be conclusion, not summary. Okay. But needs to be conclusion as the main point that have emerged and what they mean for your field. So what I'm concluding. And then recommendations. So जिसको हम बोलते हैं suggestions and recommendations. Any word you can use, almost same, suggestions or recommendations. Okay, someone will use suggestions, someone will use recommendations. If you in the normal English literature or language में अगर detail study करेंगे, recommendation is somewhat strong. Suggestion is somewhat light, strong. थोड़ा सा इसको हम बोलते suggestion है ना? So recommendation भी लिख सकते हैं, suggestion, both are proper. It is up to you. So recommendations for further study, recommendation for change, or recommendation for the system, or recommendation for whatever the work you have done. ये सब कुछ चीजें इसमें आ जाएंगी. ठीक है? Further study का भी आप इसमें दे सकते हो. Next. References. जैसे मैंने बताया था कि you can use references और bibliography, है ना? References थोड़ा short term हो जाएगा, bibliography थोड़ा सा wider आ जाएगा. References में whatever is being referred in your research study, that is references. From where you have got the maybe secondary data, maybe some theories, maybe some chapters or some data, that all needs to be referred. Bibliography में ऐसा आएगा कि refer है या नहीं है, but it was useful. It was useful. ठीक है? So that will be references. Appendices. Next is appendices. Appendix करके लिखते हैं उसको, है ना? But it should, if it is only one, then you should write appendix. Plural form उसका है appendices. ठीक है? बहुत सारी चीजें. So when to use them, material that is related but supplementary to the main argument. Brief material referred to throughout the dissertation, such as piece of legislation, historical document है कोई historical कोई चीज मिली है आपको, are you getting the point? और कोई legislation में से कोई किसी complex table data में से कोई चीज आप refer कर रहे हो, that is being put in appendices. Examples, transcriptions of interview, yes. किसी interview को आप refer कर रहे हो, that can be also referred in appendices. Referring section में referring. Here also you can keep in interviews. एग्जाम्पल्स और फुल रिजल्ट्स ऑफ क्वेश्चनएयर। नॉर्मली आपका जो क्वेश्चनएयर है, आप जो डेटा कलेक्शन के लिए यूज कर रहे हो, दैट नीड्स टू बी पुट इन appendices, okay? Material not published in standard sources or large table of data, ठीक है? नॉर्मली एक पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट के लिए सिंपल वे अपेंडिक्स करके आपका जो भी आपका क्वेश्चनएयर है, दैट नीड्स टू बी पुट इन अपेंडिक्स सेक्शन। नेक्स्ट सर, सेक्शंस ऑफ द रिपोर्ट है, अभी डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे। सो पार्ट्स ऑफ द रिपोर्ट दिख रहा है, आई होप इट इज विजिबल। पार्ट्स ऑफ द रिपोर्ट, टाइटल पेज, टेबल ऑफ कंटेंट, समरी, इंट्रोडक्शन, मेथड्स, फाइंडिंग्स, कंक्लूजन्स, recommendations and bibliography, ठीक है? So what thing is there to what that I have written, ठीक है? Name, title page किस लिए है? To know the name of the report. Function is to inform. Discursive है, factual है. Discursive is, it is not limited from one way to other, you can go through. Table of contents, what you will find in your report, again function is to inform. Summary, function is summary of the report to inform. Introduction में आपका background, problem, approach, definition, special words used. Function is to inform. Research methodology में what methods, what procedures you are using, which will lead to finding. Analysis, interpretation, then findings. What are the results of the investigation? क्या research है, क्या conclusion? Again, function is to inform. Conclusion, कि क्या conclusions आपने draw किए हैं from the findings. What conclusions you have drawn from the findings. So here the function is to convince. To convince. Convince करना है आपको यहाँ पर, ठीक है? And type of writing is argument. Okay, you can give an argument. It seems that, it is probable that. ऐसे words आपने use करने हैं, ठीक है? Recommendations, things that should be done as a results. What you suggest, क्या आप suggest करते हो, that needs to be done as a result. To persuade, reason. यहाँ पर आपको एक reason देना है. And again, types of writing में आ जाएगा argumentative और persuasive. This is my, I believe, we believe. Are you getting the point? हमेशा याद रखना है कि यहाँ पर ही आप यूज कर सकते हैं I and we टर्म, अदरवाइज ऊपर के पूरे पार्ट में आपको थर्ड पर्सन यूज प्रोनाउंसिएशन करने हैं, थर्ड पर्सन. द रिसर्चर हैज फाउंड, आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? द रिसर्चर हैज कंक्लूडेड. लेकिन यहाँ पर इन ओनली रिकमेंडेशन सेक्शन आप बोल सकते हैं I conclude और we conclude और this study concludes, ठीक है? ओके, फर्स्ट पर्सन सेकंड पर्सन यहाँ ही यूज होना है, अदरवाइज ऑल अबव सेक्शंस यहाँ पर थर्ड पर्सन करके आपने बताना है सब. बिब्लियोग्राफी, बुक्स, आर्टिकल्स, मैगजीन्स, रिपोर्ट्स, एनी डॉक्यूमेंट्स यूज्ड फॉर रेफरेंसेस टू इन्फॉर्म, ठीक है? चैप्टर प्लान, कभी कभी सिनॉप्सिस में आपको चैप्टर प्लान भी देने पड़ते हैं, तो यहाँ पे चैप्टर प्लान का एक एग्जांपल दिया है. इंट्रोडक्शन, रिव्यू ऑफ लिटरेचर, ओवरव्यू ऑफ एम्पावरमेंट ऑफ वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप हमारे रिसर्च का टॉपिक था. नेक्स्ट सर, देन फॉर दैट चैप्टर वाज रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी. एक चैप्टर प्लान का एक आइडिया है. आई विल गिव यू दिस पीपीटी, आई हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन, सर विल शेयर, इट विल बी अ यूजफुल पार्ट, हाउ टू डिजाइन अ चैप्टर प्लान. डेटा कलेक्शन, एनालिसिस, फाइंडिंग, कंक्लूजन्स एंड सजेशन एंड बिब्लियोग्राफी. And this is the what organization of report. जैसा स्टार्ट में ही बताया, एक फिक्स स्ट्रक्चर तो है नहीं कुछ, ठीक है, कि यही चैप्टर्स होना चाहिए, बट प्रिलिमिनरी में प्रिलिमिनरी चीजें आनी चाहिए, मेन बॉडी में मेन, एंड सप्लीमेंट्री लास्ट में लास्ट वन. सो टाइटल पेज, टेबल ऑफ कंटेंट्स, टेबल ऑफ फिगर्स, फॉरवर्ड इज बाय अदर्स. फॉरवर्ड जो है कौन देगा? अदर्स देंगे, थर्ड पर्सन देंगे, ठीक है? प्रीफेस बाय ओन, हम खुद देंगे. समरी हम खुद देंगे, है ना? स्टेटमेंट ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी, जिसमें ही आ जाएगा रिसर्च डिजाइन, डेटा कलेक्शन मेथड, सैम्पलिंग, सैम्पलिंग साइज, ऑल दिस विल बी कवरिंग इन रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी, है ना? एनालिसिस में आ जाएगा आपका इंटरप्रिटेशन, एनालिसिस एंड फील्ड वर्क. देन कंक्लूजन्स, लिमिटेशंस, रेफरेंसेस, बिब्लियोग्राफी एंड अपेंडाइसेस, ठीक है फ्रेंड्स? Some next we come to common errors, what we should not do, avoid. Okay, there is no section headings or subheadings. Headings नहीं है proper, subheadings नहीं है proper. Poor grammar is there. Spelling mistakes are there. Punctuation mistakes are there. Typo errors are there. Okay, differences in formats. फॉन्ट साइजेस, इसमें फॉन्ट्स स्टार्टिंग में कुछ अलग यूज किया है. फॉन्ट साइज एक यूनिफॉर्म रखो, एरियल है तो एरियल, ओके, टाइम्स न्यू रोमन है टाइम्स न्यू रोमन. फॉन्ट साइज थ्रू आउट सेम होनी चाहिए. टेक्स्ट के लिए अलग, हेडिंग्स के लिए अलग, सब हेडिंग्स के लिए अलग, है ना. हेडिंग्स नॉर्मली मे बी 14 साइज, सब हेडिंग्स 13 12, टेक्स्ट 10, यूनिफॉर्म होनी चाहिए. ओके, मिसिंग और रॉन्ग पेज नंबर्स आ गए हैं, दैट इज द एरर. व्हाट स्टूडेंट्स डू, don't start right with the introduction. Okay, writing a report which is too short or too long, बहुत छोटी या बहुत बड़ी, not spending enough time on research, no references, no citations. Okay, these are the common errors. Okay, now I would like to conclude. So reports are a useful form for future references, and it should be conclusive. It should include all the things. Avoid mistakes, take a rough draft, give it to your research guide, discuss with them, and then come to a final draft and conclude it with some good activities or good job in your field. Thank you. Any questions are there? I'm open for any questions now.
Dear participants, this is a very fruitful session for us. It is very important, informative, and I think Ranjit Tehra sir given a very fair justification to it. So thank you, Ranjit Tehra sir. Now, if anyone want to ask any question regarding to this topic, regarding to report writing, they can ask or put their text in chat box, please. Ranjit sir, you can see the chat box. If any questions are
Yes,
there,
yes, yes.
you can ask.
I'm sorry, there was a power failure, and also I could not give a.
No, it is a technical error, sir. And each technical, yeah, informative nature. Okay, there is no question from anybody. It's technical problem, sir. And when you use technology, there are some pros and some cons also.
Limitations
Right?
are always there.
Yeah. So it's not far different from that. We are not far different from that. We are also having some limitations, right? So after all, we cover it well. All the
Yes, yes.
all the
I tried
topics
my
you covered
best,
it well.
but
Yeah.
any case, I will share the PPT also. I've already given, sir. You can share with your participants.
Yeah, I will share it on group, and whomever will want it, they can text me on my WhatsApp. I will send it on WhatsApp also.
Yes,
If anybody want to ask any question to Ranjit Tehra sir, they can unmute yourself. And I think so many participants are thanking you, sir, here. And I think there is no any questions regarding to this. So I will move towards the thanking session. आपण मुलाखत घेऊन माहिती घेता मग लेखन करताना त्याचा समावेश लेखनात कसा करावा. So Ranjit sir, there is one question I got. Can I read for you?
yes.
Yeah,
So you
Manish
are,
Sharabda ma'am is there.
yes. So that is a schedule, okay, wherein you have question also.
You can
and you are taking
you can
interview.
answer it in Marathi, sir. I'm asking you in Marathi that आपण मुलाखत घेऊन माहिती घेत आहोत. मग लेखन करताना त्याचा समावेश आपण लेखनात कसा करावा? If you are collecting information through interview, then how do we write it?
So
Means,
that will be descriptive one.
how do we write that collected data in theoretically? Yeah. I think you are sir, your voice is not clear. Dear friend, I think Ranjit sir lost their connection. Now we are moving toward the conclusion section.
Sir,
Yes, sir. Welcome. Please.
so that
Answer
is
the
a qualitative data. Okay. So in that you can refer like I have interviewed so many respondents. Out of that, this was the what do you call their feelings or their observations or their viewpoints. ऐसे करके आप क्वालिटेटिव डेटा जिसको बोला जाता है उस हिसाब से मुलाकात लेने के बाद इंटरव्यू लेने के बाद आपको उस हिसाब से डिस्क्रिप्टिव लिखना पड़ेगा उसमें नॉट इन फिगर्स बट इन क्वालिटेटिव एस्पेक्ट.
Okay, dear friends, we are ending this session here, and also this is the 5th day of our orientation program, national level student orientation program. So, when instruction to you all that when you will provided by feedback form, then you have to fill all the information which is asking that feedback form. Also, for the best research participant award, you have to keep some screenshots of yourself in that feedback form. So please, I will send it by tomorrow morning because I am in journey, and please still wait till that you have to wait. I will send it tomorrow morning, your feedback link. Okay. Now moving toward the vote of thanks, my colleague Dr. Vankar sir will make vote of thanks of this session. Over to you, Mr. Vankar sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Dear friends, it my good to make vote of thanks for 5th last day's 1 week students orientation program on research methodology. Today's research person, Dr. Ranjit Tehra, sir. Thank you for valuable guidance to students about the topic on research presentation and research process evaluation. Thank you, our college Honorable Principal Dr. Shivdas Sirsat, sir, for participate and communicate today's program. Thank you, Sheikh Ali sir, for technical session assistant. I would like to be in depth of all participants that for their patience and listening carefully and their valuable presence. Thanks again to all of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ranjit sir, for being with us, and thank you, Ali sir, for technical assist. Thank you, our principal sir, for granting permission for this orientation program. I also thankful toward the Digambar Vankar sir who give his presence and always with me for supporting me. And I also thank you, my all staff members, especially to the Asif sir who creates the pamphlets and creates the banners and various technical assistance, gives me various technical assistance. Thank you one and all for giving me this type of support. This will be very encouraging and this will be very inspiring for me for my upcoming. Yeah, thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Ali sir, you can now end the meeting. Ali sir, you can now end the meeting, please. Please, participant, you can leave now. Thank you. Thank you, Sonali. Yeah. Feedback link will be sent on group and also on the mails of you who are registered. And anybody having some problem, please note my number. I have texted it in group. Thank you.